It's time for the sports review segment on Breakfast Daily on Citi TV. My name is Daniel Cranting. Hi, guys.
Hey,
hi, DK.
How you doing?
Yeah, I'm very
Hi,
good.
DK. Should I do the introduction? Should I do it?
Yeah.
So let's welcome the richest man I know, one of the most intelligent men I know, one of the most astute sports journalists I know in Ghana and in the whole globe, Daniel Cranting.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Thank you very much.
Yeah,
But don't be jealous. Don't be jealous. But let's start with women's football.
Why not?
The Under-20 Women's World Cup. It started yesterday. Ghana is in action today in our opening game. We are facing USA. Wish them all the best, honestly. It's going to be very difficult. USA is a very, very formidable team. The team, the Black Princesses, that's what they call the Under-20 Ghana Women's National Team. They've been in Costa Rica where the tournament is supposed to happen. They've been there for about a week. And when they got there, they faced France in a friendly game. We lost by 4-0. Then we faced a local side just before this game, about 2 days ago. We won that game by 6-0. So at least there's victory in the minds of the girls going into today's game against USA. As I said, it's going to be extremely difficult. Ghana is in the same group with the USA, Japan, who are defending champions, and the Netherlands. Those are three powerful footballing nations that Ghana is going to have to come up against. But as I said, we have some good players in there. The reigning Caf Young Women's Player of the Year and Caf Club Women's Player of the Year, Evelyn Bedu. She's in the Black Princesses side. She's the captain of that team. We have also the likes of Mukrama Abdullahi. If you remember, a couple of years ago in the Under-17 FIFA Women's World Cup, she finished top goal scorer. Ghana played just 4 games, 3 group stage games and a knockout game, and went home early. But she scored 8 goals in those 4 games. Yeah, that's how good she is. So we have some notable personalities, notable names in that Ghana team, and yes, again, we wish them all the best.
We do. I mean, not to scare anybody, but you know, the USA is not necessarily a big football or soccer nation, but their women's teams, they are lionesses in the field. So not to scare anybody, but it is actually a very big deal. It is a big deal.
It's a big deal. They are that good. As you said, they don't take soccer really seriously. But when it comes to women's football, they take it very personally. Take it very, very personally. They are that good. To some CAF news now. Yesterday, we were sitting down, relaxing, having some drinks. The CAF conference is happening. And the president of CAF, Patrice Motsepe, he says they are going to launch a Caf Super League next year, August. Very lucrative competition. $100 million, $11.6 million will go to the eventual winner. Every year, when the competition commences, every confederation in African football, so there are 54 confederations, every association will have a $1 million. Just take it. Whether your team is competing in the tournament or not, $1 million by virtue of this competition that is going to be launched in the African Super League. So very, very lucrative competition. But
Daniel, do we know what's prompting CAF to do this?
So what it is that a couple of years ago, the FIFA president, Gianni Infantino, he suggested the idea of an African Super League. CAF hasn't given us a proper breakdown as to where the teams who will be competing will come from. What we know is that 24 teams from 16 different countries will compete. We don't know where they are coming from, where they will come from. And some people too want to... there was a similar idea that happened in Europe, where it was like 8 permanent teams in the competition. If you remember that European Super League conversation where people were not too happy about it. If that's the same idea that is being translated into Africa, I'm sure people will have a problem with it. But CAF has not yet given us those details. And also, they've not given us the details as to where the money will be coming from. All they are saying is through sponsors. But if it's FIFA and CAF backed, we are almost certain that it's guaranteed and it's credible. So once there's money, honestly, African football needs money. And from that point of view, if it's going to help us...
It's a very different kettle of fish. When you talked about European football, when they say they don't like it, that's for us, we need the money.
We need
it.
$1 million
and also
every
more
year.
Exposure.
Exactly.
If it will give, like you said, we don't know where these teams are going to come from, but if it will give a chance for another platform to create more exposure for African players, then
so it will be a third CAF Interclub competition. We already have the CAF Champions League, the CAF Confederation Cup. So this one comes in as a CAF Super League. And it will be played between August and May. So it will be synced with the European football calendar. So it will help. When football starts, football has started everywhere. When football ends, football has ended everywhere. So it will, if you don't not necessarily be lost in the calendar. We've seen in previous times where CAF competitions are played in odd times. So you have the group stages of the UEFA Champions League going on, and the CAF is now coming to play their final. It's a bit off. So now they've synced it together with the European calendar just to make things much easier. Last one before I go away. Real Madrid. Yesterday they played the UEFA Super Cup. It's the competition between the winners of the UEFA Champions League and the UEFA Europa League. Eintracht Frankfurt of Germany, they won the Europa League last season. Real Madrid were Champions League winners. If you remember, quickly, I've been your face like you forgot. They beat Liverpool in the final.
I haven't forgotten.
Okay. I'm just reminding you.
He hasn't forgotten.
I'm just reminding you.
He hasn't forgotten, but he just doesn't want to say it. Why did you say it?
And he was looking down, so that I will not look at his face, but I've seen you. Real Madrid beat Liverpool, and as a result, Real Madrid were in the final of the UEFA Super Cup yesterday. They won that game by 2-0. David Alaba and Karim Benzema scored the goals for Real Madrid, and Benzema, by virtue of that goal, has gone past Raul as Real Madrid's second highest goal scorer of all time. He scored 324 goals now for Real Madrid. Guess who he's second to? So he's now second on the all-time list.
Okay.
To 0.
I say guess who? You just mentioned
No,
it.
sorry.
You have to think about it.
Sorry.
Think about it.
We're sorry.
It's Cristiano Ronaldo.
We're sorry.
Everywhere Cristiano Ronaldo goes, he's number one.
We're sorry.
What Raul used his whole lifetime to do, Ronaldo used about 10 years to do, and he's gone. Ronaldo has scored about 450 goals. Karim Benzema is on 324. So do the math. When you finish doing the math, you understand that Ronaldo will not be passed anytime soon.
That's a difficult one.
It's like we have to extend his playing years by 20.
I'm telling you, he needs some injections to be able to go to his 50 before you have a chance of breaking that record. But it just shows you how good Ronaldo is and how consistent Benzema has been. Because if you go back about 5 years, nobody thought he would be in this position. But he's been consistent over the past couple of years, and he's gone past Raul. Raul is
Raul is another one.
He's Real Madrid. So for him to go past is very impressive from Karim Benzema. And congratulations to him and congratulations to Real Madrid. Yet another trophy for them. Yet another trophy for their head coach, Carlo Ancelotti.
All right.
I'm done. Can I go?
Yes, please. Yes. No, you can't.
No, I'm talking to Kweku.
No, let him go.
No, you see, the way Kweku is doing, he wants me to hurry up.
No, let him go. It's okay. Thank you very much, Daniel.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. See you. All right. We're going to take a quick break. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back.